Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. So today we have a Vauxhall Corsa 2013 Corsa G1.2 petrol, 36,000 miles on the clock. MOT failure. Service brake has no recorded effort at wheel near side, so it's going to be the left side, and also is imbalanced across the axle by more than 50%, which makes sense when I show you. And also position lamp not working, probably a bulb. I think it's the parking light bulb here, but we're going to check in a second. But let me show you what's going on with the brake. So at the moment, offside, spins freely, near side, spins freely as well. Let me go ahead and turn the car on, and I'm going to use my little nifty brake wood clamp tool. It works pretty well. There we go, so that's pressed. So offside, locked. Ooh, get that paper over there. Near side. So caliper, obviously it's not pressing the disc at all. So I think, well, I've checked if I could see any leak. Oh, it's actually working, the side light. Check for leaks here on the ABS pump, couldn't see anything wrong there. There's plenty of fluid, nice and clean as well. So I think the problem most likely to be on the caliper. So I'm gonna remove that wheel and see what we can find. I thought it was going to be a bit tricky because obviously when they test it, they test the car on the rolling road, and then you have the gauges to see how much brake you have, but this one is actually not doing anything. It's very easy to see that obviously this brake caliper wasn't doing anything here. Plenty of meat on the pads. The pads are nice and free. And that's our caliper there. It doesn't look like there's anything wrong with it, but I guess it's going to be corrosion here. What I want to do now, I want to press that brake pedal and see if that will extend. Alright, so it's pressing the brake pad there, and the brake pedal feels nice and hard, so yeah, that's not moving, is it? Remove the hose and then see what we can do. This is a 14mm. Let's see if we can crack that open. Might have to put it in place again. Let's put it in here. Right. Work that loose. Oh, no fluid. No fluid whatsoever in here. Maybe a tiny bit. Right. It's not what I was expecting, to be totally honest. Let me go and press the brake pedal again. Wow, no fluid at all. We might have a problem somewhere else then. I think I'm gonna remove that hose from that now. And just walk back maybe the pipe that goes to the ABS pump. That's really weird. I never had that before. Super strange. Whoa. Oh, I just opened the... Well, I just disconnected the pipe from the hose, and now I can see some fluid coming down on a hose. So I'm hoping it's just the hose, maybe knackered, but don't know. Dry as anything. So it's easy to see what pipe is going to that left hand side, near side. So it's going to be this one here. And yeah, it goes to that corner. The far one goes to the right hand side, and the middle one goes to the rear. So I'm going to disconnect there, see if we can get any fluid out. Right, is that 10 or 11? Probably 11, isn't it? You guys are going to be able to see much there, but yeah, it's 11. Right, a broken lube. Just going to use a normal one now. I doubt we're going to have a problem with this pipe. It's going to be the ABS pump, isn't it? No fluid. Let's press that brake pedal again. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Nothing at all. Right, so no fault codes. I look into the live data, and you can see if the valves are active or inactive. Return pump inactive, valve relay active, which is probably the power to the ABS pump. So see, all the valves are inactive at the minute. So in theory, for what I can understand, it should be obviously releasing fluid through, and they come active obviously when the ABS system is active, you know, pulsating. That should probably come off and on. There's another thing that I can do here, which is an active test to the solenoid valve. Now we can test the pump. The pump is working. So press on. We can hear the pump. I'm gonna turn it off. So pump is okay. And the other test that we can do is solenoid valve test, which I have done the left one and it failed, and also failed on the right hand side. So I guess it's a software issue, or maybe, I'm not sure, maybe it's a problem. Not 100%. So it's a wheel turnable. Yes, we can turn the wheel. All right, so we press yes. Depress and hold brake pedal. Let's use my little wood clamp here. All right, so it obviously sees that you press the brake pedal. Right, so that's wheel blocked. Yes, so we go ahead and press yes. Release brake pedal. Right, so remove the wood clamp. Wheel turnable. Yes. And then when I press yes, that's failed for some reason. So not a good test really. Doesn't really we get anywhere with the test. Now, I did a little bit of research, and apparently this is a really, really common issue. I never came across it, but apparently this is a really common issue, and apparently it's always in the near side most of the time, so passenger side in UK. And it's exactly what we are having here. So I don't know if the valve is stuck, or I don't believe the solenoid is on all the time. It could be that the solenoid is just on actuating the valve to be blocked. So it seems like a bit of a waste of time, because I know we need a pump, but I think I'm going to remove it and try to understand what's going on. I don't see any corrosion, but at this point, obviously it shouldn't have any powers to the solenoid. So at this point, if it's a solenoid issue, we should see some fluid through it. Pedal's too hard, so alright, so remove the brain box, which is here. So just four screws on each corner. That side, obviously, pretty easy. And now that is the port that we obviously think is the problem. Just gonna spray some WD-40 here so you can see what's going on. It's definitely no fluid coming through there. So if I apply just a little bit there, a little bit there, a little bit there, a little bit there. So this port will be for the rear, and then you're going to see fluid obviously flying off from those two ports, and I can feel there's three, and then this one. Nothing from the near side. I can block it here. There's no resistance here. You can actually hear my glove making it. Oh. Now, if I blow the other way, actually I have pressure coming out from this side. So it seems to be like a one-way problem, because this one works the other way as well. And to be honest with you, I've been applying some WD-40 and trying to blow, see if it frees up, but no bueno. Now, I don't know what else we can do here. Obviously, those valves, they generally have like a little, it's like a filter or a strainer really to catch any debris. And then you should have another one at the end of the valve, and then a pin tool here that moves up and down. So I'm not sure exactly what happened, but that port for the near side only works, you apply air there or pressure, nothing comes out from the near side. So that is the problem. Now, seems to be a mechanical issue more than electrical, to be honest. And I don't think I'm able to take that valve and see what's inside, but I'm gonna have a go. we might damage it. I actually found one on my local breaker yard, and I bought it on eBay, and the owner of the car is going to pop by and it's going to pick it up and then bring it to me so I can finish the job off. But I don't think I'm going to be able to remove that anyway. Yeah, I don't think so. Probably going to damage it. Which at this point doesn't really matter because you've got another one. Hard to determine what failed this valve block, but if I understand correctly, so you have your inlet here for the front brakes, right, and the other one I cut it off as well. That's for the rear there. So you got inlet for the front brakes, then feeds down here, so it feeds to the insulator valve down there, and then there's another port that goes to the left side, which it goes down to the insulator valve again, and then you're gonna have the dumping valve here, obviously control it. So when you have a issue, ABS will isolate that wheel and then control, obviously with the pump and oil pressure here, and dump some oil back if you need to. That's why I think we could obviously blow that way, but not this way, because obviously the only passage you have is the insulator valve. But hard to determine because I can't really test it. But you see the center hole, and then the 3 holes on the side, and then what's going to be controlling the oil flow is the pinto inside here, which goes there. And then like I said, you have that little strainer, and then you're going to have another strainer at the end here. But yeah, so that's, I think it works. So I think the failure here is probably that valve. If you could have ways to remove that valve without damaging anything and having another one, yeah, you could probably fix it. But we got our second hand from the brickyard here. So I bought that yesterday. I was thinking I was going to be able to collect it, but they sent by DPG yesterday and arrived today. Same part numbers, and I don't think we need coding. I might have to change the V number, but I'm not sure. But what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put it in the car and see if I have any faults. If I don't have any faults, I'm just gonna give that back to the customer. And yeah, we could have the same issue here because it's a common problem. I mean, this is a 2013. I don't know how many miles it did. Could have the same issues, but I gave the option to the customer. I think a new one was about 600 quid. So this one was 69, I believe. So he decided to go for a second-hand one. So we're gonna fit that and see if we're gonna have any issues. Probably gonna plug it in the connector first. If we don't have any issues, I'll just connect all the lines, and should be problem fixed, hopefully. Just bled everything, clean all the brake fluid that was everywhere, and especially here with an ABS pump. Now everything's free, as you can see there. Then I use my wood clamp again. I'm sure we should be okay, but let me press on the brake pedal here. Right, so it's all the way down. Check all that. That's locked. That's locked. Ah, that's Mr. Dave actually. Mr. Dave is with me today, helping us out. How about this one? Yeah, that's good. We've got some brake on the near side now. The same here, so it's all good. Everything's working as it should. We're gonna check for some leaks now. Hopefully, shouldn't have anything. It's a little bit of my hand there, but it's just remnants. It was down on the bottom. Maybe there's a leak here. Let me clean that again. I do see some brake fluid down there. Let me clean that again. I have a little bit of a leak there. How about this one here? No leaks there. Just gonna clean the ABS again. It might have a leak, I'm not sure. Just right underneath it. I'm not sure if it's leaking or not. I don't think so. I'm gonna clean it again. Right, I was worried there for a second, but yeah, it's nice and dry now. Nothing, no leaks. I thought this this pipe here, this front left, was the issue. Right, so ABS unit, recodes, no fault codes. So there's not gonna be an issue with this module. But let's check the V number is definitely incorrect. Oop. I believe we can change it. Program identification number. Let's try to put the right VIN number. Let's see if that takes it. Right, so everything's the same up to here. 68 USDL E40 96256 E40 96256. Let's press OK. Programming successfully. So that's good. Let's check the V number now. Yeah, that's the new one. Right, so that matches the car now. I don't think is a problem because it was working without any fault codes, but you know, yeah, probably a good thing to do that. One more thing, the side light was blown, so this near side as well. The bulb has two elements, one for the side lights and one for the day running light. So if we have the engine running and turn the lights off, you have a day running light which is a little bit brighter. So that's it. Car's good to go. The owner of the car is coming to collect it now. No lights, no ABS lights. Just can take the car to the MOT. It should pass now. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give us a thumbs up and subscribe. If you have any comments, just leave it below, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers. Just say goodbye, boy. Hey Dave, do you want to say goodbye? Say goodbye to people. You're such a good boy. Come on. Oh, tired.